Hey guys, Adam Burns here with project manager Jerry Bowes, and this is Bring It. Today we're going to take you on some more project updates. We're going to be going around to the sites, showing you the cool stuff we have going on all of our job sites, and giving you a little bit of knowledge along the way. So why don't you follow along and let's get started. Hey guys, we're back again. This time we are at our project in South Boston. This one is a 3-family building that we're doing a large addition on the back of, totally gutting things from the existing structure and extending out the back for more living space. Last time you were here, you actually saw the building still intact, so this is one that you're going to see throughout the entire process, which is pretty neat. Right now, things are being gutted. What are we going to see when we get in there? Where are they at?
Basically, you see a big mess. We're working on demoing the building. We had a little bit of an issue with the dumpster this week because of all the snow we got, so we'll get the dumpster back here Monday and start loading things out. But basically, all we're going to see today is demo.
All right, let's check out some demo. So this is something we actually want to point out while we're in here. So we're attached on both sides of this building. On this side, we actually have a brick party wall, which is acting as our fire separation between the neighbor on this side. But we're gonna go over here and we're gonna show you on the other side where we're actually missing that brick, and we actually don't have any fire separation separating us from the neighbor on this side. We actually see the neighbor's drywall is screwed to the back side of our studs, and we have no fire separation between the neighbor on this side and our building. That's kind of scary. So when we discover a condition like this in a gut renovation where we're not taking down the building and we're not going back with anything new, we actually try to make sure that, well, not try, we definitely make sure that we're correcting these dangerous conditions. And how are we going to do that here, Jerry?
Yeah, so here we'll pack each stud bay with rock wool, and then we'll have 2 layers of 5/8 drywall to make that 2-hour separation. The back of all electrical boxes will receive putty packs. We'll do appropriate fire caulking as needed through penetrations, and that's how we'll accomplish that rating that we're missing, from not having the brick wall.
Yeah, so we're covered on that side, so we're able to work with what we have there. But on this side, we have to do a little bit more work to make sure that this is safe. And if there ever was a fire, we're firmly separated from the neighbor and they're protected. Hey guys, we're back again. This time we are at the site of our 7 condo unit project here in Dorchester. Last time you were over here, we just had the first floor deck on, so we showed you some stuff down in the basement. We were talking about where we were going, but once you follow us upstairs, we'll talk about where we're at right now and where we're gonna be going real soon. So we're up here on the 3rd floor, which is the top floor. These will be the penthouse units of this building. And we were talking down below where we were just before. And where are we going now, Jerry?
Yeah, so we have the roof framing material being delivered today. So I'm hoping by Wednesday of next week, the roof is on. We're gonna fall back and frame interior partitions so we can get our plumbing and electrical and HVAC subs in. And we just keep moving forward.
Awesome. And if I remember correctly, we have some pretty cool roof decks going on this one, right?
Yeah, these roof decks are awesome. We have 2 roof decks for these top 2 units with daylighted glass roof hatches and great city views. So we're excited about that.
Cool. Check back for more updates on our next project update for this one, and hopefully we'll be showing you some views from the roof. All right, so we're back again. This time we're on the site of our 19 residential plus 1 commercial unit project here in South Boston. This is an apartment complex, and last time you were here, thank you for that. Last time we were here, we were down 2 floors, down on the 3rd floor. We're standing up on the 5th floor deck right now, getting ready to stand up the walls on this floor and also add the roof above. I took a little bit of your thunder away from you, but where are we going after that? When are we going to see a roof on this thing, and what happens next?
Yeah, so on Wednesday of next week, today's Friday, we'll put the roof framing assembly together. The roof is scheduled for the following Wednesday. Plumbers are already here drilling holes for their drains, and the electrician's going to come in, start smacking boxes on the studs, and as soon as the roof's on, they'll run their wires. We got HVAC coming in, running line sets in the next 2 weeks, so next time you come here, there'll be all the trades. We'll be running wire, plumbing.
Awesome.
So, moving on.
Yeah, we're aiming to get people in here in just a few months. So if you have any interest in renting in South Boston, definitely drop us a comment, send us a message. We can get you in for a showing. But this one's coming together, and we're going to be putting the roof on real soon, getting the trades in here, like Jerry said, and it's going to come together real quick. So check back again for the next project update, and we'll see you then. Last site of the day here, guys. So we are at the site of our 5 condo units over here in East Boston. Last time you were over here with us, building B, behind me on the right. That building was just getting through framing, finishing things up there. Building A was a little bit ahead of that. We had insulation finishing up there. Today, what are we gonna see when we head inside?
Yeah, so the drywall guys are finishing the plaster in building A. Building B, we're wrapping up insulation. We'll be on to plaster there, hanging blue board next Friday. So another week in building A, we'll be applying our first coat of paint and onto wood flooring and finishes.
Oh, so things are really flying.
Yeah, we got siding going on too, so that's making everything look beautiful and tying things together, so there's a lot going on.
Yeah, so you'll also see that we have windows in now. As Jerry mentioned, siding on building A over here. Building B will be shortly behind that, but once you come inside, we'll show you what we're talking about. So we were just walking through building B here, and we figured we might take this opportunity to show you something. So when we're walking through, we're noticing that we have 3 different types of installations going on. Can you tell the folks at home a little bit more about why we have 3 different types and what the different types are?
Sure, yeah, it all goes by R value. So your R value in your wall is different than your R value in your ceiling. So walls, we can get away with your typical bat, with your poly covering.
This is bat.
That's a bat.
And what is an R value?
R value is the thermal resistance that you're getting from the exterior.
So higher R value means more insulative quality, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
So this bat.
Yep. And then in the ceiling you get spray foam. R value in ceilings is typically higher, so spray foam gives you that value. So that's where we're at for that. And then in between demising walls, we're blowing in a blown-in insulation for sound in between floors. So those are 3 different types.
Very cool. Thanks for sharing that. What's the benefit of the blown-in? Why do we do that between floors and demising walls?
You could also do bats for that too, but this is what the architect spec'd for this. So to get the the STC rating he's looking for between floors and demising. Yeah, we're doing blown-in.
Cool. So yeah, that STC means that it has a better sound insulative quality. So not only does it trap heat for insulation purposes, it's also acting as a sound deadening agent. So we don't have a lot of noise passing between the floors, between the units, and then laterally between the units as well. So pretty cool stuff. Obviously a lot goes into these considerations when we're putting together our projects, but we're happy to see this one moving along, and check back again real soon for more updates. Thanks guys.